I'm going to solve a problem from the review that is corresponds to long division of polynomials. This the problem I'm selecting is the one that is missing terms. I'm using it just because that wasn't in the previous videos, but you can review the concept of long division of polynomials in the reviews on Learn. It's a topic number 10, I guess, is the last one that we went through. And long division and synthetic division are there, so you guys can always go back and review. We have more examples there. So when you're missing terms, remember, first of all, we're going to write this some long division like this. And x to the fourth, then we're missing the terms 0x cubed, 0x squared, 0x, and then the constant. So I'm going to do this 0x cubed plus 0x squared plus 0x, and at the end I'm going to do 2 plus 256 divided by x minus 1. We have to write it in this form for the long division process. And then I start like explaining the video. I'm just going to go and solve this problem regularly, but you can always check the Learn videos so you can see step by step with a lot of detail. So we start by dividing x to the fourth over x, which is x cubed, and I'm going to write it here. X to the fourth over x is x cubed. So this one goes right on top of this one is x cubed. We multiply x cubed times x is x squared. X to the fourth, x cubed times negative 4 is negative 4x cubed. And then we subtract for this. This cancels this. You have 0 plus 4x cubed is 4x cubed. Bring down plus 0x. Repeat the process, 0x squared. 4x cubed divided by x. We have 4x squared. So, plus 4x squared. Plus 4x squared. Then 4x squared times x is 4x cubed. 4x squared times negative 4 is negative 16x squared. And then we're going to subtract, so I'm going to use the negative sign here, so I don't forget this subtraction. 4 minus 4 is 0, and then I have 0 plus 16x squared is positive 16x squared, and I bring down plus 0x. Like I said, it's exactly the same process. I'm just working with zeros because we have several missing terms. 16x squared over x, you can do it here. 16x squared over x is 16x. That goes on top of the x. So plus positive is, right? Plus 16x. Multiply 16 times x. 16x times x is 16x squared. So we have 16x squared here. 16 times negative 4 is negative 64 x. Since we are subtracting, we need to put that minus there. This minus this is going to cancel. 0 plus 64 is 64x. Bring down, the last part is 56. And we go 64x over x is 64. So plus 64. 64 times x is 64x. And 64 times 4 is 256. Minus 256. Since we are subtracting, right? This is minus. So let me see. Oh, this is 64 minus 10 negative 4 is minus 56. 64. What am I getting here? 64 minus 64 is gonna be 0. Okay, so we have 64 minus 64 is 0. 256 plus 256 is we're gonna end up adding these two. So it's gonna be 6 plus 6 is 12. We have 1, 6 and 5 is 11. We have 1, 3 and 2 is 5. And this is positive. This is positive, right? 256 plus 256 is 512. So the answer is going to be, the remainder, this is the quotient, and the remainder plus 256, plus 512, sorry, 512 over x minus